Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I wanna feel this like it's my last. You don't know a thing about my problems. I don't really care about yours too. Let us lay aside all our troubles and take a deep dive inside these bubbles.
مشاهدي زوم أفريقيا، وإحنا بنتكلم عن أفريقيا، قارتنا، القارة الشابة، القارة الخضراء. لازم نتكلم شوية عن الشباب اللي هم بيمثلوا 70% تقريبا من عدد سكان القارة الشابة. أفريقيا معانا دلوقتي المغني الكاميروني وازيه الحقيقة هو صوته رائع، بيغني بأكتر من لغة، بدأ يتعرف عالميا. كان لازم نستضيفه معانا في زوم أفريقيا مستر وازيه. Welcome to our program.
Thank you very much for having me.
We want to know more, first of all, about Cameroon.
Cameroon is a country in the West Central Africa, and it's normally known as Africa in miniature, which means it contains a bit of the whole of Africa. So in terms of culture, in terms of foods, in terms of languages, so we have about 258 ethnic languages.
Wow.
And 2 official languages, which is English and French.
It's a big number.
Yeah, it's a lot. And yeah, we have English and French, like Canada, perfectly bilingual. So it's really beautiful.
If we talking about your songs and when you started.
Actually, I started officially as an artist in 2016, but I grew up in church and in the choir, so I've been singing for basically the most part of my youth and adult life. And so I released my first album in 2016. And
your first album, it's in English or French?
It's English. All my release songs are exclusively in English because I come from the English-speaking part of Cameroon. Yeah, so basically we represent normally where you are from. Yeah.
Can we have a small songs from your first album?
Okay. For my first album, there is a song I did. It's called Right Perspective. It's like this. What's a war with no rules in need? And why the rules when they will make it are the first to break? Carry guns and give a child to hold. Was it you and I, or was it them who made the post to melt? I like to take this guitar and sing a favorite song. Stand in your feet, make me sing along and say, la da la da la da la da.
Is it your first time to Egypt?
No, this is my third time. The first time I was for the APLP, the African Presidential Leadership Program, which is hosted by the National Training Academy in Cairo. So I did 6 weeks here, and then I was invited for the World Youth Forum.
Tell me your experience when you have a 6 months here for the BLB.
For the 6 weeks, it was a mind-blowing experience because not only was the training really beautiful and well-structured with renowned professors from around the world, which was something I didn't expect. Like from the southern part of Africa, we have an idea equally of Egypt the same way people here just have an idea from TV and stuff. So seeing it up front and going to visit like the museum in Alexandria, the museums in Cairo, I think it's the library in Alexandria, the museums, yes. Going to the Suez Canal. We visited a lot of places, the military bases and all. It was a lifetime. Like, I think it's the highlight of my experiences abroad so far.
How do you see Egypt?
So far, it's beautiful. I've seen. It's amazing. It's hard to think that this is Africa, but it's also inspiring to know that as Africans we can really make our continent really as beautiful as this. This is amazing.
So tell me more about your songs and your albums.
Okay. Generally, musically, I do songs for awareness. So my songs are not mainly to raise awareness on societal issues, sometimes politics, sometimes education. But the most prominent was the song I did to raise awareness on mental health issues.
It's very important, by the way.
In Africa,
Yeah.
which is really neglected, and it was nominated for the Afrima, which is, I think, is the biggest award in Africa, the All African Music Awards. And so
You can sing a small song.
I'll just sing. The chorus was just really simple. It was like, we just wanna be happy, we just wanna be loved, we just wanna be happy, we just wanna be love. So it was basically aimed at getting people to smile more. So we went out with the cameras and we're asking people to just sing the chorus, and people going through with their daily lives and activities, and they were singing and happy, and that was just it. And
It's really
it
lovely.
got about 10,000 people just sharing smiles, photos of them smiling with the hashtag. It was amazing.
How do you see Egypt now? It's encouraged the youth to join together, and they came together for some part of African countries.
I think this is one of the biggest initiatives as it concerns to me, because firstly, the selection process is really specific, because it gets experts from different domains around Africa and expert youths, and then it brings experts that are adults and that are in the domain, like ministers, professors, to get workshops with them and encourage them and like transfer their experiences and knowledge to them. Like last year, through the World Youth Forum, I got in contact with a professor from Hong Kong, and he proposed an assistant position for me in the Hong Kong University. So there are a lot of meetings that are happening here, just minus the forum itself. There's a lot of networking of youths, like-minded people who have like the same goal, the same vision for Africa. I think it's amazing. It's really amazing. Like for me, for one, I'm a testimony of, like, I have so many contacts from here.
Okay,
imagine.
that's
Yeah.
great. Really, thank you, Mr. Wazih Chou from Cameroon.